Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Dishonored 2. Well, we haven't had to deal with that in a bit. Sorry about that nonsense, folks. As I was saying, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we're back with more Dishonored 2 on the Xbox Series X. At the time of recording is 12:08 a.m. Monday, April 15th, 2024. When we last left off, we had made our way from the dreadful well after having finally bore witness to the great secret held in check, in place, held back, either way, by one Megan Foster. Come to find out, spoilers for you folks who might not be ready to learn this or might have ended up at this episode ahead of time, so, how dare you? Come to find out, it's Billy Lurk, the second in command of the old Knife of Dunwall, Dowd, the assassin. The one who killed our Empress in the first game, kidnapped our daughter. After we decided to make this journey by ourselves, because we obviously needed a bit more air than the open seas could provide, we began to make our way into Dunwall and bear witness to quite a few horrors. This city is not what it was. From dilapidated structures to people hanging in the streets to dogs dead in the streets. Actually, people hanging in front of their homes and businesses, excuse me. Gotta get that right. In front of their homes and businesses where their children can see them. And now we're just in the process of working our way further up through this debacle known as the Rule of Delilah Caldwin, as she likes to call herself. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we continue on through the darkness, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links on my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. I want to say we might have an episode or two left, including this one. I don't know. Whoa, somebody's alive.
You! I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their grave hounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now,
Naturally.
but know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Well, following that logic, then stands to reason that a heretic would know what a heretic looks like and how to find one, wouldn't we?
I've done what I could. Served the Abbey the best I was able.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
The strictures are written across my heart.
Apparently not enough to give leeway to somebody who might have powers because of the outsider. But hey, I mean, you folks obviously know better, right? Prime examples of deep understanding right here. So much so that you weren't even aware of clockwork soldiers, which I find weird. Mechanical monstrosities. Yeah, I know. They're robots. They're clockwork soldiers created by Kiran Jindosh. Well, that's another way to get in if I... Oh, actually. Yeah, if I choose to rat it up, I can get in there. There's rats around me. This honestly went exactly as I kind of figured it would. Empress Delilah's new plans. With the help of Duke Luca Abel, Delilah Copperspoon has executed a successful ploy for for the throne and now sits as Empress. Whether legitimate or not is a matter of hotly debated opinion. Emily Caldwell's fate is unknown at this time, but we do know that several of her ministers are dead, believed to have been assassinated, and the Parliament has been set ablaze by a group of unknown arsonists. In the time since the coup, Empress Delilah has issued several proclamations, along with her assertion announced by Street Speaker that everything will change soon in Dunwall and across the Empire. So our new ruler promises to show us a wonderful future and warns that all citizens should endeavor to place their most earnest trust in her. Given the ruins in the street around the palace, one can only speculate about what she means. Speculations are not hard in this case. But yeah, as you said, one can only really speculate. But only a psycho needs to destroy their own city to save it, when that city is just fine before you show up. Guard deserting. Weaver. That's it, mate. We talked about it last night, and me and my Jilly are leaving Dunwall. You know me. I was always city watch through and through. I never thought I'd be a deserter, but there's no other way. Staying in the tower with Delilah and all her followers would be nuts. I've seen things in the last week I didn't think could happen. When Mortimer Ramsay said Empress Emily was a traitor and that Lord Corvo had been killing off nobles, I believed it. Now I'm sure I was being naive. We all got taken on that one. Everything's 10 times worse now than it's ever been. Jilly and I are going up to Poolwick. Her sister has a farm outside of town. So goodbye and good luck. If you ever get up there, I owe you a few drinks. As always, remember our motto. Keep your head down. Peterson. One hopes that's not you, and y'all, you made it out with your jelly. The dispenser seems to be destroyed, or the refueling station. Oh no, no, it's fine. But then the question becomes, why specifically would I do that for the gate? Is it to open the gate? Do I want attention like that? I feel like this was the one they had her riding in, and then she lost patience and flung it off the track or some nonsense. Yeah, I can make it fly. I can get around faster than you can with this thing. Can I? It looks like I can, at least visually so far. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't need attention like that. That's noisy as hell. I mean, it's potentially quiet, but only a moron would be watching the front gate. And she don't seem the type to make the exact same mistakes twice.
There are marks on our flesh, maybe
Uh-huh.
a knife of Dunwall. Cursed Dowd who hides in the world and breathes steel.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still alive. And you know this for certain.
Ancient mud and stink.
Oh, shit.
Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper.
Four hands sift and four hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Coal tar dye, pig's placenta, grind and wash rich magenta.
Two hands sift and two hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black. 8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind.
This is some creepy shit.
Stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Ancient mud and stinking clay. Yellow dyes for golden day.
6 hands sift and 6 hands blend.
You hoes, go to bed. How does she see me?
Hey!
What? Wait, did she not see? Honestly, I can't say if this, because I've been spotted earlier in this and I never did check.
Wake up, sister.
Why don't you go wake her up? Yeah.
Alive.
What the fuck? Do you see why nobody likes teleporters? Even teleporters? It's because we understand each other. That was supposed to get you too. I find it interesting it propagated across the whole room except her. And she didn't even see anything. Still over here chanting. Lucky needle. Why does that sound familiar? Slight chance to recover sleep darts. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind that, but a slight chance could just as easily be 2.5%. When you, a lot of the times when games say slight, they really mean it, man. Excuse me. You know you can put your weed in there. Not many people know this. Why would you let me open this? See, and this is what I love about games like this. This could just as easily be something, because I've never bothered with this. This could just as easily be some sort of something that I missed every time. And I am completely fine with it because it always gives you something new to find and new to do. You know, lately I've been also thinking about getting into the Deus Ex series again.
It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something with gull's eyes. Or the bladder of a cat.
What the hell? Like, what is... Jesus. Aw, you got me juicy entrails for my birthday. Oh my god. Sweetie. And it's from your favorite dog since you were 4. Maxie, what? I've been waiting to harvest those pieces. Right, I didn't knock her out. I had to get out of her peripheral vision. Had to get out that peripheral. Where were you? There you are. Crimson and Black. Camilla, I have a special job for you and a few others. Coven sister. Oh, a few others, Coven sister. I'm at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece, and I require some rare pigments to see it to completion. Move in secret. Be quick. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the... Boy, like sometimes when you used to hear about the combinations of magic, the tears of a maiden who died before 20. Like, Jesus Christ. But then it's like, and they are dead ass serious too. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the colors. Gather 20 bandaged slugs. Seal them together in a jar until only one remains. Kate, like, this is what I'm talking about. Until one remains. It will be large and shiny. Yes, fat near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Your Empress forever, Delilah. Delilah. I'm definitely gonna have to stop whatever the hell you're up to. They bring me the soul of a jilted lover. How jilted? Extremely recently. And it needs to be the kind of jilt that involves one's family. No one loves you like family does. Aha, aha, aha. Now what had my attention, other than the gate, which, oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot about them plants. I have no real reason to be in here other than a thought. And that's just to see what else is in here. Oh yeah, they were domed. Got put in here, the gates shut behind them. That one probably was shut too, but opened just enough to get them all killed. Or they managed to put stuff in here, but they died doing it. But the thing that had my attention was this. Never could forget it either. Wish I could get a torch. I can't. Check it out. Hit him with that void magic.
This is Delilah's doing.
Like, bruh. How many chances do you stand? And then it's like, are they just stone or are they actually dead? But the way it looks like they were hit is like they were actually hit. Like he was knocked out. Or like he took a great deal of force. And that might actually be the case. The force he was hit with not only killed him, but froze him in place, quite literally. My initial thought was also that maybe the look on their faces, that look of getting hit extremely, might be just as easily the spikes jutting up and hitting them, which lurches them back while they freeze. I'll say this much, the freezing process is extremely quick. Extremely. You look at all of them, none of them even had time to fall. None of them had time to fall. Says a lot. Wonder if she was able to do whatever she did 20 years or 15 years ago. When she was defeated by Dowd. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. I know where I'm at. We're actually like in the tower. But we came from another direction. I'll show you. In the first game, when we broke back into Dunwall Tower, we came from there. So we were in the water. Sam let us out the boat. We came up the spillway, went around, or decided to use the roof, whichever one. But if memory serves, we chose to go out that little walkway right there. Blink up, use the roof, and from there, we were able to go to the spot where Jessamine was killed, which is exactly where we're going now. Because we have respects to pay. But there's something I need to check. It's been a bit, so I've kind of forgotten. Does this count as killing? It does not. I guess it counts as killing once they're actually up. Which makes sense.
You know, I only heard a bit. Our Empress Delilah's eyes burning bright. She's keen for this one.
The world. The world as I wanted. The world as I dreamed it was.
Only notes, Regina. She only settles on a name when it's all done and dry on the canvas.
Dry on a canvas of linen made of hand-harvested flax, with the seeds winnowed under a blood moon.
Exactly what I'm talking about. So you hear stuff like that, and then it's like I need the bones of a creature dead for the last 5,000 years. From a battlefield constantly stained and restained with the blood of millions over the course of human history. Like, Jesus Christ. And then it's like, what are you summoning that you need all that? The hell was that? That tune just sounds unusual. Sounded kind of familiar.
Emily is truly yours.
Oh, and that's legitimately one of them things. Because the Empress, at the end of the day, the Empress is still a woman. And Delilah knows that too.
You mastered the Gravehound magic, didn't you?
I did. Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious hounds, and I raised a pack of them. They're down on the...
What the fuck? No. I want to hear that conversation. Damn it. I hope I didn't just reload way further back. I'm surprised he actually spotted me. No, we're good. We're good. See, until she stopped, that tune she was whistling sounded so familiar to me. What game am I thinking of? Halo 4. The theme, the initial theme from Halo 4. It wasn't exactly a Didax theme, but kind of was.
Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious hounds, and I raised a pack of them. They're down under the bridge.
Few in the Coven can do that. Delilah will be pleased.
That's the hope I keep in my pockets. Fight with the overseers at the main gate. Some of us put down the rest of the dogs. Then I dragged a few away and kept them for myself. When the moon showed its proper face, I made ready. The first couple were all mixed up. Too many legs and too many eyes. Then they tore each other apart.
But eventually you got it right.
Yes, just before dawn. And I love them. They're just perfect.
And that's why you bitches are single. You know them dogs were not well. Duke of Bill. It looks like this hound could potentially see me if I go over to that photo, to that portrait. Oh shit. But I want to. Just hoping it won't. Again, folks, this game is completely designed to be played without powers. The last one was designed to be played without powers if you chose, but this one you do have the choice. Luca, his eyes upon me. This is actually a good portrait. The color schemes they use are, I don't know, I'm not an expert, it's just wicked. And it's not an insult, but it's not exactly a compliment. Same time, There's probably some like well-known technique for it. Because as off-putting as all of the mixture of colors is, I do like the intensity of how the art always pans out, but it requires the colors to be this way. It's almost like the colors are showing the mood of the area, how the light comes off of the individual, and how light shows who the individual is. Red from on his face, but blue in his eyes. Blue usually signifying peace, red signifying rage. Gives you an illusion of peace while he stares at you with that knife in his hand. Nothing to say, Corvo? Look at it, be like, that work has been handled. I ain't gotta think about it no more. Okay. Facing the other direction, but again, whoop! It was the one behind him that I was concerned about. Apparently, I needed to be concerned about his ass too. So far, he seems to not see me. Or is just doing the scream thing. I don't know.
Is someone there?
Nope. No one. Ever. Never. Whatever. I didn't expect to actually be able to get up here without that being a problem. It's very interesting. Let me see.
Jessamine, I wish I could hold you just once more.
That is interesting. This place is fine. Delilah did nothing to it. You think she'd want to rub salt in that wound? If for nothing else than knowing I'm coming. Or just to say, Jessamine, I hate you even beyond the grave. And I use magic, so I know what beyond the grave can really do. But no. It's almost like she basically got over her issues with her sister and just focused on her ambitions. But the problem is, her ambitions came from her issues with her family. So she chose to focus on the wrong thing despite the fact of potentially getting over her issues with Jessamine. Even though her issues with Jessamine got her and her mother thrown out, her mother's jaw broken, and then her mother died a week later from improper healing and sickness. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, it says quite a bit about her maturity, if that's the case. But then you lose me because you try to make it everybody else's problem. Okay. Oh. Oh, there was something in the spillway. Oh, damn. What's happening? I haven't been moving quickly around here. Now the dogs, so long as they're
Let's have a look around.
oh shit, not excessively noisy, it is what it is. Now a witch popped up, but I don't know if she saw me. It almost looked like she did.
I see it in the mist.
Oh, okay. She's over there, and the other one's right over here. Shit. Game had me move like weirdly quick. I know full well I have that rune on, or that bone charm on, but this was like much too much. Duelist skill. Your bullets inflict slightly more damage. Haha. If I was being lethal. But again, at one point we will be doing our lethal playthrough, and that's gonna have to be Emily. She does have some different tricks up her sleeve, but I noticed early on they are based more about around being more non-lethal than our father. Same time, there are things both can do that the other one can't that are extremely nice.
Look everywhere.
Okay. So she might not know that where I am, but she knows Delilah's painting is gone. So naturally, she's mad as hell for Delilah. Why? Because Delilah's not mad. So let me be mad for Delilah. I got it. Yeah, but I can be mad for the both of us. See, and that right there proves why I should be able to serve you as your second in command, most powerful, and all that. Cause I'm upset for you. It's almost as if they did this to me. Funny part that'll come up is Delilah seemed like the type that'll throw out, oh, so we're equals now, huh? Say, hold up, wait a minute. That's not really where I was. It's not really where I was going with this. How the hell do these dogs keep spotting me at these random times?
Is someone there?
No, there's no one. Why must there be?
The algae's all dried out. That makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can still smell it. How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip.
She just needs a bit, and if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking. A painting to end all paintings, she says. Some great new magics she's concocting.
After taking Dunwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want?
Delilah
The
wants
world.
the whole world's love.
Yep.
The seas around it and the stars above it.
She ain't the type to stop. Moreover, ambitious people don't stop being ambitious. That's not how ambition works. You're ambitious about everything. Even things you potentially shouldn't be ambitious about. But that's just the way it is. There are obviously going to be some limits, as it should be, but generally, no. It's just the way ambition is. It's not some small thing where it just ends. It's like asking a soldier who's been a soldier for 15 years to not be a soldier no more. It ain't gonna go well. They can transition out of that lifestyle, but their hands still remember the rifle, their bones still remember the pain, and their body still remembers to wake me up this way, because if you wake me up any other way, I might assume you're trying to kill me, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. One of two ways to solve this problem. Okay. Looks like it's potentially the second one. Well, no, actually, how would I do that? Could I collect a rune as a rat? Okay, this is getting irritating as hell. Because, I mean, if I can transform into a rat, I can get back there. Problem is everything else. Because once I untransform, I'd effectively kill myself. In such a small space. Wait. There's a whole bunch of stuff back there. How in God's name? Does it look almost like that's where somebody would like be sleeping and all that? A kid maybe? Doesn't explain how I'd get in there. Okay. Oh, okay. Something was happening I couldn't save. Oh shit, okay. Sewer and pump room inspection. Okay. Up to 2 runes again. One more for possession hopping. But don't really need it. Well, I don't know actually, I might. We'll see. We shall see. Music kicked on as I was walking toward the door, and it sounded like a potential voice. And then afterwards, she started speaking. Needless to say, there wasn't a single bit of that was handy to me. Okay.
You will never gain back what you lost here.
It's called time, Delilah. Nobody ever does.
You will never know if Emily is truly yours.
Back at this again, huh? Well, in this particular instance, whether she is or she ain't gonna stop me from stomping a mud hole in your ass. I feel like I shouldn't be able to get up here. The boundaries, something feels weird about the boundaries. You know what? Didn't I? Oh. So this is Dunwall Tower. So then that should be... Oh shit. Some reason the game tries to make me fall as I'm backing up. What happened?
What's going on?
Oh. Okay. So yeah, that should be where the guard station was. Tall boys was roaming around this area in the first game. So well, I think it was sealed. Corvo probably sealed it, or had it sealed, because there was an entrance into Dunwall Tower. Yeah, it should be this wall right here that I'm at. It does not, that doesn't even look like it's solid. The icon ain't even really changing to let me know I can land on it. And it's not like I expected to give me an arrow, but like look at that. You see the full changes and all of that. You can see even the little hitches when you move it slightly. You didn't see that at all in the other one. It was almost like it was just completely translucent to the point of you actually going through the object. So yeah, definitely not. Wouldn't have been doing that there. I mean, damn. This can't legitimately be the choice. Who chooses to go to the front door without it being a desire to make a bunch of noise? Hold up, something. I mean, I can take the route of the front door. It is what it is. But I prefer my quiet, you know, my solitude, my subtlety. Well, I guess we're testing the front door. All right.
I see inside you, but you're not as twisted as I thought you'd be.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions.
Oh, so long ago, we ran across the rooftops, made campfires in the graveyard, slept through the day.
They slept through the day like such decadence.
Your daughter stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone.
I wondered, but it makes sense. While moving, she'd be the perfect example for your allies and your enemies.
I inhabit two impossible places at once.
Your mistake.
Eyes black as polished onyx as he marked her flesh. My flesh.
Okay.
A few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
The world and all the spheres beyond. Oh, that hoe is aiming high. So what are we doing, ladies? Okay, whose back is turned? Everybody. Ugh. Hate wasting resources. I really, really do. Don't need these hoes catching fire at some point. Just go to sleep. Oh, okay, good. A map. Dunwall Tower. Got it registered. That way I'll be able to refer.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Right. Oh. Note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room. And I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress, Delilah called me.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
Delilah has been working on something mysterious in the Overseer Chapel. It's important to her. It might be worth investigating. Maybe. Maybe. Breakable door? Why would I break it though? I mean, sure, maybe, but why? I don't usually break doors in this game. Okay. Wonder if it requires explosives or powers like that wind gust. That might actually be it. The fuck? Oh, that explains that. You don't need those. Oh damn, and he has a bone charm on him. That's a nice bit of bait right there. But for her, she probably did it to be blasphemous. Look at him, he's using bone charms. Hey, that must be the High Overseer. burn, I guess. Oh, great. But see, in the first game, whenever we infiltrated Dunwall Tower, we would have come out of there.
The High Overseer.
Dog. Come on. Holy shit. They can actually see me. I was trying to land on one of y'all. Didn't exactly expect to win, but figured why not. Not what I meant to do.
The High Overseer.
Huh. So how did that dog see me? Where even was it? Statue of Delilah. Right there is where it is.
I'll paint my nails red with your blood.
Too late. Please, don't be shy.
What? For some reason when I would block, there would be a weird delay, so I wouldn't block when I was trying to. And then I'd block either before or after the attack. I don't know what was up with that. Okay, this is legitimately right there. That's what I'm saying, using the whole situation as bait. I oversee a mass. Sometimes bone charms change. I'm hoping the bone charm that he has hadn't changed. I don't know what it is, but I could just easily have lost 3 good ones. Fencer. Splintering bolts. I feel like he actually came here with those. Fencer, when locked sword contest more easily. And splintering bolts. Your bolts inflict more damage, but bolts always break on impact. Yep. Take back my crossbolt. Okay. I guess we're moving forward. Nothing else we can do in those regards. He's probably been dead for a couple of days. Let's see if this is a thing.
So here we are, where my dear, lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where she first opened her bedchambers to you, then gave birth to your daughter. where you let Dowd murder sweet Jessamine. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
He at least acknowledges the possibility. Can't afford to be blocked by blindness or doubt. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. But again, that is not an excuse for her to spread her opinion. Glad she didn't say anything to her people. Hey, you know what? No, I'm not gonna tell my men you're here bats. I'm gonna just let my men figure it out. Joker style. Okay, so that is still I guess open. Yeah, those are just blocked off. Flooding look like. Hope this is just water. Oh no, it's not. But I'll be enthusiastic about it. Yeah. Yeah, nice clear bottle. Pick me up some bathroom Mountain Dew. Yeah. Yeah. It sure do hit different, don't it? Okay. Interesting.
Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Doesn't look scratchy. Maybe some steamed porridge and chamomile will do the trick.
Here you are, mistress. I'm your devoted servant. Yes.
Interesting. So we already knew we find clockworks.
Next time I'll try it with wax and hips. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
Strange how it moves.
Like a man. Runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder?
Like could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
I mean,
But Brianna's cut off from Delilah's magic now. There's room for another of us to become her favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh's mind turned to mush, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
can't make a woman of bones, huh? Why you gotta make it our fault? It's something we need to handle. What's wrong with you? You got legs, feet, and magic, apparently.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Oh, yeah, I don't have enough for that.
Whatever.
Just turn around, B. And that is how I'll think. Enjoy your meal. I don't want you choking.
General detection state.
Oh, bitch. You got me caught. See what happens when you choose to be the generous guy.
Identified a lifeless body.
What the fuck?
Playback indicates lost enemy.
This is the hallway that led down to the torturer in the last game.
The machine is still searching.
Machine needs to cut it the fuck out. Alright. Okay, for a second I thought she fell. I'm like, what? Machine is on that bullshit. No more. Okay. So you got the room. Looks like the room might be down in the torturer's area. Not gonna lie, it's a shame in terms of rats. Never really been bothered by rats. I'm usually not bothered by most creatures so long as they're not in the house. If you ain't supposed to be in the house, kick rocks. Otherwise, it's open season on most things. Most things. Domesticated animals obviously withstanding. But with them being so easily capable of spreading disease, you end up wiping them out just as a consequence. Not even because you want to, but because you kind of need to. So a hatred ends up being gained from them, unfortunately. And you know, all they are is a bunch of, am I wrong? I might be misremembering the term. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Mixed up my words. Don't know why. Obviously they're mammals, but for some reason I mixed up my words with them being marsupials. They share some marsupial characteristics, And there are marsupial rats. What the hell? There are marsupial rats. But no, rats aren't in general marsupials. Oh, I might have to get the hell out of here because them things are so unstable. That should give me what I need for possession hop. Switch between hosts by pressing right trigger while aiming at a new host, allowing you to cover a greater distance to skies. If all possession upgrades are unlocked, you can effectively jump from human, animal, and dead hosts. Yep, well aware. With an extended duration. And if you act now, you've got an extended duration coming. A whole 4 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Smell burning grease on the air, sister.
Could this be our mistress, awakening the tower machinery?
Shit.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great Leviathan.
What the fuck just happened? Is one of them teleporting?
Humans of the deep.
Should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
You don't want to help her? I kind of want you to help her. Like, really.
My knee feels better. The fresh air helped. In the Calendula
Yeah.
towers.
Yep. A barometric pressure problem on people's joints is it is a real thing. Always has been. The amount of family members I used to hear say, my knees are acting up. It looks like we got a storm coming. I got some who still do. And it is no joke. But it's based on a barometric pressure drop. What I hear from most old folks, it tends to be extremely painful. But, you know, like bearable. It's one of those, you get used to it over time, but, I mean, you'd opt out if you could. Oh, shit. Oh, and hit you with the funk on your way out. And let me show you how much respect I got for that hairstyle. Telling you, Delilah and all her people, they all come off as the kind of people who literally just do stuff because things happen to them. Not because they have their own ambitions or goals. It's just a bunch of fucking victim Olympics individuals with the power to make it everybody else's problem. We all came from something. We did. That is no excuse. It is context, but it is no excuse. Especially for all this. All these people ain't have issues with you. All these people weren't being spiteful with you. All these people weren't trying to hurt you.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Interesting. Suspect that wasn't, because that wasn't back in the day, and a tree wouldn't grow this fast over the course of 15 years.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Got ourselves one of them people who think they're a hero by doing the most horrible kind of thing. Love me. And by loving me, you love yourself. Delilah on rune harmony, excuse me. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground to dust and made into pigment. Human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. And a little bit of solipsism to, give it a little bit of spice. Yep. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne, my throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it.
Well, gotta craft a corrupt rune. To craft corrupt runes, combine dried algae, pigment, and human bones. Use corrupt runes to sabotage Delilah Copperspoon's secret project. So she's altering reality with paintings. The way she tried to 15 years ago, but to the real nth degree. Chick is basically almost Thanos with the paintbrush. Impressive, honestly. All that skill, and she turns it toward herself. And that reinforces my statement. Pigment made by Delilah's coven for her paintings.
With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
Place the pigment. Human bones that walk on their own. Human bone. Human remains used by Delilah to create corrupt runes. Okay, so who was that? High Overseer Campbell? Hiram Burroughs? Lord Regent from the first game? Who who was it? That's not what I meant to do. Might actually want them candles still going. Okay. Oh. Like, what am I seeing? Just weird. There we go. Couldn't remember where it was in here. Dried algae, scraped from the dank moat around Dunwall Tower. With your powers combined. Okay, now whose soul did I just burden with Delilah's nonsense? Because good lord, look at this thing. Look like something from Dome. corrupt rune, a powerful and unstable rune crafted from human remains. Dude, bro, guy, man. Elevator, bone charm. What the? You heard things, okay. You heard what you didn't see.
Running around over there.
What? Exploration. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Oh! Oh!
Switching to alternative playback from combat protocols. Unauthorized presence.
Run, bitches, run.
Protocol 6. Playback for unambiguous enemy.
Kind of hesitant here. You know what? Let's see. It ain't gonna really matter like that.
Okay, shut it down.
Shut her down.
Combat protocol 8. Playback is dead.
Well, you hopped in front of my gunfire, so you took some gunfire, and then you realized that kneecapping was a thing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's try this again. Quietly this time. Yes. Damn, right at the edge too. Got lucky.
This won't do. To have the tower humming and belching sparks once more. That wasn't mutton. I don't care what anybody says. I know mutton, and that wasn't it.
1,000 rotations.
Why
Reintroducing
is the
graphite.
electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow.
So the security room was all power for the tower. Interesting.
Temperatures.
This is what I can do with a bit of cat fur.
Verticality is key. And king.
Next time I'll try it with a waxing gibbous. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
It's interesting. She's actually been one of the more attractive witches out of the entire group. Which means she'll be frustrating if she sees me. I know this much. My ass definitely need to turn around. I kind of need some privacy. Oh, woman. Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh.
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Stop thinking. It's part of your problem. How did they keep saying?
Grind your skull into a very fine powder. See what I can do? How do you want to die? I have plenty of ideas. With teeth. You should have stayed in your boring.
Shut up. Trying to figure out why your face has a dozen faces on it. I can fight it, y'all, all day. I just don't. Probably should just reload and heal, but I don't really wanna. Or be undetected rather, but don't really wanna. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. The hell was that? Should have actually looked before doing that, but three of y'all, huh? Three of them.
She's coming from here. Better search the place.
There it is. One moment. You're not.
Who is this?
No one. Couple more shots left in you there, guy. Awesome. Awesome. Well, if I find any more, I promise I'll bring them to you. As you can see, I take our relationship to be extremely important. I need you. You need me. In this together. Okay. I bear witness to whatever the hell this is. This almost looks like it's leading. Oh no, never mind. Oh, it led down here. Oh, wait a minute, where am I? I'm like, she's dead. It ain't me. Yeah. Oh, this area. That's funny. I never actually went further on, I guess. Coming down here, you would normally, like this is the path you would take. Take the steps all the way up, and then it's the area with the torturer. Actually, no, that's not the area from Dishonored 1. Woo! Yeah, no, that's not that area. it's you sounding like that. It ain't usually still like around, so I'm not used to hearing the sound. Charges have usually been spent. On what? Oh, you always hunt about things. Okay, so this is the door I was looking at that was directly in front of her. Sorry about that. Interesting. This is a path down though, so it does work out in its own way. Especially since in the end it connects you to the dumbwaiter area. Useful as long as you know what floors you get into and you got the time. Right, here we go. This is the area that has the torturer. Right down there. Or had the torturer in the first game. Oh, it's a security room. They made that the security room. That's funny as hell. Because I mean, I came down there and I wasn't even thinking about it. It makes sense though. A place that does so much harm would be perfect for doing good. Alright, slow it down. Slow it down. Calm down, Mortanis. Calm down. This is not your territory. You can't be roaming around like it is. I hate that. Let me in. You know what I'm trying to do. Huh. Right, straight from the moment you get in the tower, you have access to the throne. So wait a minute. Yeah, you have access to the throne via the elevator. Interesting. Wonder what's behind that door. Wonder if I can just do this with bullets. Yep. I wasn't expecting that. Because my initial thought was to use grenades. Tower front yard. There is another entrance. I mean, I'm not surprised though. It looked almost like a dog entrance, specifically. Like you let dogs in. There'll be somebody here to pick the dog up and then you roam through the tower, kind of thing. Guard dog in hand, in tow, rather. And honestly, tactically, it's not a bad thought. All right, it's that one that hears. Ooh. I thought he was innovator. No, he's smarter than the average guy. Not actually a fan of that. You're a zombie, so it don't entirely count. I have no need to use the actual elevator. Like I'm finna let her know where I'm at. She can kick rocks. Figure it out yourself, woman. You know, this actually would have been a good thought. Let the, ride the elevator, take it up to this floor, get out, send it down, and then deal with the dog since he couldn't reach you. You have to wonder if the original hounds are in there. They probably are. The way this universe seemed to work, that magic seemed like it. Seemed like some of that cold magic. You went out on your own terms, huh? Or did you get the chance to? He might not have even got the chance to, but I think he did, because I don't see anything plant-based around here. It is on this level. I don't know. It might be pointless even trying to collect this thing so close to the end like this. But we'll see. Throne room. Huh, weird. It's almost like they want me to leave again. Like, I need to go back outside if I want wherever that is. Unless like I'm going through here to be able to get to there. Like you were in the first game. When you got to Dunwall Tower, how there was I think it was a rune on top of a Dunwall Tower, but you had to get inside to get up there. And once you got up there, you were, you were actually up here outside.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
I don't wanna.
Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to worry about in terms of this now. It's just our problems. Yay. We're stuck dealing with your nonsense. So happy, Delilah. So happy. You have no idea. I'm so glad we get to know you like this. Ecstatic, really. Jesus. The throne room is up here? Is it normally? Like, was it in the first game? Because the way the Lord Regent had this area looking, I didn't think it was the throne room. I thought it was something else. Like, he had it as a panic room. I figured that's all it was. But, if this is the throne room, it's not bad considering he was the Spy master. He would know. Him and Corvo, he would know.
What has
Holy shit.
Delilah done to the throne?
Using the heart on Delilah Copper Spoon could return her to her body, making her vulnerable. Do I want to do that right now, though? And let that hoe know I'm right here? See, this is what I'm saying. Can she sense that the heart is near me? I mean, it's near her?
Closer.
As in, I need to be closer? Or are you saying I want to be? It's almost like she ain't even there. What? That's just the heart, period. I thought that was my vision.
This is a great wrongness. I must be one with the flesh.
Look. Oh, wait, what? Heart whispers, use the heart to listen to the secrets of 40 different people. Okay. I'm thinking, I'm like, Easter egg, and she told me something?
Without me, you cannot kill her. With me, she will tear you to bits.
I probably don't disagree with that. I got no lie to tell. I love that right there. She herself knows this is an affront to all things. Even as she is, she would not do this. But it was done. It makes you wonder if this part of her soul has a piece of her conscience in it. Has a piece of the caring, and she excised it. So she would be able to do what she's doing without as much or any remorse at all.
We walk and breathe, but we are incomplete.
Okay, I can respect that. Give me a minute, and my greatest masterpiece will be completed. Okay, so we've got a couple of dogs. And my daughter. I want to try something. I want to see if I can talk to Emily. Well, not talk to her, obviously. Wow. I mean, there's nothing I can actually do. I'm not too surprised, but that wasn't the point. No point in wasting that potion. Okay. Huh?
My daughter.
What was that noise? Two runes. Two corrupted runes. Okay, that's where the third rune goes. Good lord. Okay. See if I can manage this. What? So wait, did I just get caught? 'Cause she ran. She's armed. Where are the dogs? What? What? Go to sleep.
Feel it before you move. The void speaks to me now.
She's able to move even though time is frozen. This makes no sense to me. What the?
We'll feed on your guts tonight.
Woman, attack so I can block you. I'm not gonna kill you. Now.
bends and folds from me. This is for what you did to Brianna. Get down.
This is weird.
Can't reach me.
All right. I'm kind of getting tired of you.
Rusty wire, poke the skin.
Huh. Am I tripping?
With my mind.
I'm not tripping. They hone in. Just not perfect. So, all right, woman.
Half of what I have.
What the hell was that?
Down on your knees.
That was weird. I had to fight her? Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, and it's saved. Oh, use the heart. Damn. I feel the force. Come on.
You brought me back my spirit. Follow me, dear Corvo, and see how I will reshape all things.
Interesting. So does she know what I did? Do I need to follow her? Oh shit. Well, it didn't have an inhabitant anymore, so it didn't really need to remain, but I figured it actually would still remain. Creepy as that sounds. Into the painting. Delilah fled into her magical painting after a spirit was returned to her. Follow her into the painting to prevent her from bending reality across the empire. Well, didn't we stop her from doing that? With the rune? Or was it that I needed to use the heart and I also need to do the rune thing? Like, put it another way, I needed to use the heart. I needed to pop up like I did or whatever, then use the heart, then use the rune. And I can see that being the case, but I don't know. Thought we had got something new. It's not. Well, the heart's gone, so I guess time manipulation is what's going at the top, and nothing's going at the right, because yeah, I doubt I can even possess one of her forms long enough. Not with her disrupting time like she does, to the point where my time abilities are effectively useless. Alright. Time to go into the painted world of Ariamis.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
To foil Delilah Copperspoon's plans, try placing her unconscious body on her throne with the corrupt rune. Wait a minute. What? Oh, okay. Okay. It looked like it had another tip for me, but it didn't. Really? And you just waiting on me, huh? So I'm stupid now, huh? This place is wicked. It almost kind of reminds me of fucking Savathun's throne world. Wait, what? I'm just looking around. Interesting. No, there are women among the group. So there's at least 2 Delilahs in here. So the one on the throne is either real or more than likely a booby trap. I think that's her right here, but it's hard to say. With that dude's hands in the way. I know, there she is. Well, is it her? Damn, yo, I'm like, that damn haircut, man. God, that haircut is pain to see on women. The fuck was that? Interesting. It's almost like the first game with our replicas. Except instead of them just being...
My people love their Empress.
What? Where does that even come from? So unlike the first game where they're just statues. Well, no, they still might function like statues. But I'm thinking they're not mobile. So, that one was fake. You're more than likely fake. Okay. Yep, you're fake. It's crazy as hell. You look at all of this and it's like, worship me. Revere me. The one true God. Zamas Delilah. Where's the real one? I am not in the mood to be dealing with illusions. Okay, we saw a fake one over here. Or was it over there? I think it actually was over here. I'm assuming the one at the front right is the fake one, but we'll see. Or maybe not. Yeah, where is the real one? I need a better vantage point. Damn, she snores kind of funny. That might actually be the spot. Actually, that's looking like the spot to be. The fuck? Yeah, you ain't slick. I wanted a good vantage point, and it looks like you agree with me. And then, like, look at this. Ready to greet her. Or is it to greet the new world? Or everyone else who will soon follow? Who knows, man? Sycophancy. It legitimately irks me. I don't see how people can actually desire it. How the hell do I get up there? Am Might have to take her out, cause I need a minute to look around and do things. Be funny as hell. Reach up and try and choke out a statue. Talk about I got you. Come to find out, Delilah's copy is right next to it, watching you. Like, oh yeah, yeah, you definitely got something. You definitely got something. It's not me, but you definitely got something.
All that was taken from me, in return, I will take back.
Problem is, not everybody who took from you are the ones that are here. As a matter of fact, most of the ones who took from you are probably dead at this point. If for nothing else, than old age. But let's keep it a... Oh, shit. Don't like that. When you know no. You know I had the spot. And then you disconnect me from it. Game, we're not doing weird crap. Now, come on. You may not agree with me, but when I have something and you know I have something, we're not playing that game. There's no way the people who did the things that they did to you are all still alive.
All that was taken from me, in return, I will take back.
See, and then when you hear her voice, it don't sound like it comes from her other than the humming, which, I mean, you wouldn't entirely expect it to come really from anywhere else. Keep your eye on the birdie. Oh, shit. Okay. Not at all what I wanted. Okay. Weird. I grabbed this and I started to slide and my controller was vibrating, so I'm thinking I can't be up here. But I'm up here, but I'm still vibrating. Maybe it's based on Delilah? I don't know. It's done now. That might have been the portal that was vibrating. See, and then you're dumb enough to not even have help up here. You don't anticipate even being defeated or even being seen. Wow, you're dumb.
If I put Delilah on the throne...
What the fuck just happened? Okay, so her doppelgangers can defend her even when she's down. That is legitimately cool and irritating. So I'm going to have to deal with some of you hoes. Cause I mean I could just leave it be, but I'd honestly rather just deal with you and not like have to worry about it. Understood. So wait.
Formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
How? Yeah, how am I supposed to do this? Because I think this one can be seen directly by the one in the chair. Oh, shit. maybe not. Maybe not. No, she will be seen. There she is. Damn. Oh, what the? Now the question is this. No. Come on. I need to see this. I obviously couldn't do this with your originals. Well, not the original. During that first fight, I couldn't do that. Knock you out in terms of combat. Can I do so now? So there's at least 2 more. Huh. Does it consider it a death? It does not, and she wasn't even seen. Bruv.
My throne, made greater than any before it.
Still non-lethal, even though it was a lethal option. So technically, I'm not breaking the rule. Okay, right. Then there's that one that's over there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, controller, quit tripping. Okay, that was weird. It sounded like she had teleported this way. I don't know. That was weird as hell. Yeah, that was the portal. I was just getting vibrations right in front of it. Now the question is this. Can I take out the one in the chair without this one carrying? It's almost like she's cut off from reality while she's doing this and letting everybody else deal with it. So she's not, okay. With the spiral.
This is for what you did to Brianna.
No idea, my dear, no idea.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Almost wonder. Did she not pass out all the way the first time? Did she, did she attack me before I was done? Because, I mean, here we are now. And the way it sounded, music and all, it's like there's another one running around at least. It don't matter.
You wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
Have it, my dear. And enjoy.
To see how well your magic works, Delilah.
Yes. Let us see. Hello, Beanpole. Yeah. Kind of want to watch this from somewhere, but this'll do. Oh well. Okay.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice.
I guess we didn't just fight and you obviously forgot. Okay.
Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
The level of fucking narcissism. Lick my flesh. Worship me. With conviction, she said it. Now that Delilah Copperspoon has been eliminated, there's a chance Emily Caldwell can be saved. And then it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Do you? Oh, it's talking about the choices. Do you destroy the painting? If you destroy the painting, does she get out? If you leave it alone, does she get out? Cause she got out last time. But last time she didn't know she had been tricked. I mean, last time she knew she had been tricked. This time, though, I don't know. But in the end, she's getting what she wants. So maybe it works out. She gets what she wants to the point where she's legitimately satisfied and the world no longer has to concern themselves with Delilah Caldwell, Delilah Copperspoon. Now, let us turn our attention to the Empress and see what we can do.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
Or can you imagine if he was agoraphobic? Afraid to touch anybody? Because it looked like his touch is what freed her. Well, folks, that's Dishonored 2 on the Xbox Series X. As I said, we will, of course, at one point be doing one for Emily. Let me see before I continue on. Oh, yeah. The outro thing.
And so a man born with the face of the Duke took his seat in Karnaca, ruling with empathy for those not born in a palace. The people were surprised by this sudden turn, but did not question their good fortune. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
They just ended like that? A little oddly. I guess so. Well, look at that. Well, yeah, that's Dishonored too. Well, folks, thought processes about the game. I always did love the whole verticality system that Dishonored actually gave you. And they only improved on it a great deal in this one. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of hard to say. Most of what they did in this one was pretty much improvements on the first one. And those have already been stated. Extremely good mechanics, good gameplay, good flow from stealth to combat, combat to stealth, with an abundance of abilities to help you function here thereafter, to the point of actually creating quite a few little unusual scenarios. I mentioned it, I think, on this particular Let's Play, but there's a guy who's he's real good when it comes to stealth games. Dishonored particularly, he loves doing like crazy stunts and whatnot, where he sets up kill shots and actual attacks based on sequences and patrols of guards and all of that. But this is one of those games where you can do it perfectly because it's so very well sequenced and put together. It's all designed to flow right into the next thing. It of course has its flaws, you know what I'm saying? Some of the areas, well, in terms of lighting, some of the areas can be a little bit too dark. They expect you to use your dark vision a little bit more than you would like, which is interesting because if you notice, dark vision in both games was a little oppressive to the eyes. But the reason why is because way back when the first Batman Arkham game came out, its detective vision, people were kind of going crazy with it. It was so good that it was one of those, why wouldn't you have it on constantly? So much so that people didn't really get to look at the game properly. The game world kind of fell by the wayside under the colors of detective vision. So from then on, every game pretty much after that from any other company, they stopped making it to where that vision was just easy to deal with. Now it doesn't